They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got a look. And now the rookie's free. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
What's up, everybody? It's David from Bald Guy Media. I'm bringing you Week 5 against the Broncos in the YouTuber Online Fantasy Franchise League. My opponent has picked the Broncos, but he has drafted Russell Wilson and Johnny Taylor. Yes, Johnny Taylor, who used to be on the Colts, will now seek revenge against his old team. His wide receivers do not have anyone that's super fast, so we don't have to deal with that this week. He has Mike Gesicki at tight end, which isn't bad. Looking at his O-line, no one of note so far, but on the right side, he has Chris Lundstrom, 90 overall, and Ryan Ramczyk, 89 overall, so the right side's decent. His DNs are not that great, but he has Jonathan Allen at DT, so that's of note. Looking at his linebackers, I think he runs a base 3-4. Mario Davis at middle linebacker. So let's get to his corners. No one crazy. No one over 80 overall. I bet she didn't even draft half of those guys. Honey Badger and Keanu Neal at safety. That is his team. Looking through his kickers and safeties. Let's just get right into this game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
All right, so we start on defense for once, and my opponent is going to start with 2 straight runs. Why wouldn't he? He has Jonathan Taylor. So we're going to play some man coverage here. He no huddled. I have Jonathan Taylor. Let's see if he sends him out on a route. Yep, we're going to check to him. It doesn't matter. Oh, almost got that user alert. A little slow. I'm still a little slow on my lurks and reading plays, but it is what it is. He's no huddling still. Right back to Jonathan Taylor. And I cannot tackle, but after this game, I've fixed that, and it made a world of difference. Yeah, I'm not going to say what I did, but it helped tremendously. And there he tries to run the monster on me. He no huddles into the monster, so pretty much figured he was going to try this screen, and we have it covered up pretty good. 3rd and 10. Just missed getting a sack right there. So we get the ball, and as you saw on the very beginning of this video, we give it to Ricky Young. First play of the game, we are gone, baby. We are gone. And Ricky Young, 80 yards for a touchdown. So he gets the ball back, and of course, who else but Jonathan Taylor? Now, sometimes I get picked off, thrown into the zone like that, but also my linebackers aren't that great, so who knows? Trying to set up my defense here. He's just going to give it to Jonathan Taylor. Abuse that man. 6 rushes so far. Slow getting to the seam, so he hits me with Gesicki up the seam. Try to bring a blitz with Cameron Curl. He audibles. Do a different play. I thought he was going to run here, and he did. So I get blocked. But luckily, we don't let Jonathan Taylor get too big of a gain. And he hits me with a little corner route. Smith. Counter to Jonathan Taylor, and that is just a cut. I mean, Jonathan Taylor just has moves like you wouldn't believe. And right here, another one. Throws it, a swing pass to him, and just my man, I click on, and he goes the other way, and John goes that way. into the end zone. Touchdown for him. We have a tie ball game. So, as always, these first quarters go very quickly. So, it's tied 7-7 heading into the second quarter. We're going right back with Ricky Young. Oh, I thought we had another one there, but we get 9 yards, 89 yards on 2 rushes for Ricky. Right back to him, get the first down, 3 rushes for 91 and a touchdown. We're going to go to a screen with him. Just missed setting this up for a big gain, but we get 9 yards. And we are going to finally hit this pass down the sideline to Bateman. And good job by his defensive tackle getting over there. But Bateman drops a pass here. I probably had the corner into the end zone. Back to Ricky Young. Little cut. We are down to 3rd and 2. And we are going to run this little play here. And he guesses run from a heavy formation. And we get the touchdown to the gray man. So he's going to run, of course, with Jonathan Taylor. It's working for him. And he's going to run and no huddle. That's pretty much his game plan. I don't really have anyone to worry about deep. I probably should have pressed my players better. But he tries this run to the other side, and we back it up for 2-yard loss. He no huddles. And we get a defensive line bat down. So I made a bad user here. I was headed over to the running back, but then I saw the underneath route coming from the left screen, and I went to stop to cut back to get it, and he made a nice little throw to the angle route, Jonathan Taylor. And we got a little hit stick there, but it's Jonathan Taylor. He's not going to fumble. 11 carries for 71 yards, and he's no huddling. Try to lurk here, and good move by him. I don't know how you guys wide receiver to stop and not get into that zone over there, but good job by him. Almost get the sack, but he throws to the delay route from the tight end. He's up to 100 yards passing as well. Almost get another sack here, but he gets it off in time. So he hits me with a little post route to Gesicki as I went down to get Jonathan Taylor. And we ran commit here on his no huddle, but I mean, I was letting them score because there was, if we would have played the clock, there wouldn't have been no time in this game in the second half, before the second half. So our next play, we hit him with the big play to Bateman. It's twice we hit that play, but this time for a touchdown. So he gets the ball back again before half, and we get a sack finally for Ojabo. And just gets his pass off before the end of the first half. We are up 21-14 going into the second half. And we are going to get the ball first. So if we can get the ball first and score, then we have a good opportunity to really take control of this game. Kidding with a little run back there. Going to start with a run to Ricky Young. We're over 100 yards now. And then here, I mean, oh man, I had the tight end underneath. His zone did a great job coming off that corner and made a play on this ball. And just like that, 2 plays into my first drive, I throw an interception. And then look at that. Runs a wheel route to Jonathan Taylor and in. Then he goes for 2. And now he's up 22-21. And just like that, we have messed up this game. So we get the ball back, and I just didn't get enough time to throw the deep in. You're going to see right here. Ah, man. So we go back to the screen to Ricky Young, but nothing there. 3rd and 15. And we are going to hit him with a deep corner route for our first down. So we finally hit one of these. And we take our underneath to Gray Man. Makes a little cut. See, he's got tackle problems either, because Gray does not have the greatest mobility. just taking her underneath. He plays a lot of zone, so we're going to take what we get. And here we get a great RPO screen to DPJ, and we go for 2. And man, look at this. I make this read late, and then I get Baker turn, and he can't throw the swing to Young, or else we would have scored another 2 points there. But he's going to go to Jonathan Taylor, and I mean, look at that. I try to click on, and he just doesn't animate to grab him. And that probably has to do something with his tackling and how good Jonathan Taylor is. So, got to get better at tackling. And like I said, we made adjustments after this game for better tackling. Here, I spread my line to stop this run so he can't get to the outside this time. And then I was trying to adjust. Right? And I accidentally hit run commit, and boom. Hits me with a corner to Smith. I get caught up on my man, and I can't run with this side, so he gets another 2-point conversion. This time the hole's not there. We are down 3, 7 rushes. And then here, I also have to learn from this. I should have thrown a high ball there, and he couldn't have clicked on and intercepted that. I have a problem with that still. It's just not muscle memory. So I have to get better at throwing balls like that, or else that should have been a touchdown. So here we get the interception right back. We're in the 4th quarter, and I just can't house this. There's no block from Casey Hayward there. That guy, he just can't stand him. Gets burnt and then doesn't make a play there. And great job by his tackle, blowing me up. I should ran a different run, but that was my fault. Here, terrible play call. Didn't leave myself in underneath. I don't know why I was blocking so many guys. He really wasn't blitzing. Something to learn for next time. He just played a lot of zone, and I didn't do a good job flooding zones. 3rd and 11, running here with Jonathan Taylor. Fully expecting a pass here. He switches me up. And right there, he gets the little cover 2 beater down the sideline. Not enough. Too much time. I overrun commit here because it's either I stop the run or I let him score so I get this ball back. So we got this ball back, and this is very, very tough. I'm trying to make adjustments, and Young and Gray aren't hot routing because we're on the road and we're down. So this is one of the things it does in the leagues. So I mean, I could have thrown it to Young there in the flat, but we're not giving up. Here's the same thing. Look, you can see the question mark over Gray. So I finally get him into the route I want, and he has a question mark. But I know what his button is, and the Gray man makes a big play, big game for the Gray man, Noah Gray. 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards receiving, and we are within 4 points. So I'm going to take my extra point here. So if I get the ball back, I can tie the game. I know it's on the road. You play for wins, but go for the onside kick. I don't know how to do the onside kick. I'm sure there's a way to get it all the time. And, people in leagues know this stuff. You got to know this stuff. You got to know special teams. So I'm going to learn that. He's trying to run out the clock. He tries a wide receiver touch pass, jet sweep. We stop at 3rd and 7, and we stop Jonathan Taylor. 4th and 10. Now here's a big moment in the game. All right, so I come out and pump block. I'm going to do what I have had done to me many times, or at least attempt to. So I come out and pump block, and he sees this. So first of all, I have no timeouts. He's letting the clock tick all the way down. I don't know why he doesn't have chew clock on, but excuse me, it's okay. We'll wait. Tick, 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 tick. And It's ticking. It's ticking. We're counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Delay of game. We take it. So he sees I'm in pump block. Now, I know he saw that, so I'm not in the greatest of strategy of knowledge of what goes on, so I picked pump block return, thinking that he probably went to a max protect, and no, he went to this. They pass, and he completes it, and that's the game. So good job on him. That was terrible on me. I'll learn from this. The game is over. This is one of our best offensive games, but I still made 2 very big mistakes that cost me this game. I would say we could have had 2 wins this year, but just bad throwing on my part, making mistakes. But we're learning, getting a little bit better at defense. So hopefully you like and subscribe and stick around. Next week we play a rematch against the Jaguars in week 6. So please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see the next episode. We can score some points and maybe stop our opponent next week. And we'll see you next time.
And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next.